just had the inspiration to talk on this video, and I think a revolution is happening. I think a revolution is happening in our church. It's a long time coming. I've been waiting for this fight for a very long time to expose a lot of bad habits of our church members that's been going on. I've been waiting for this fight for years, and finally it is coming to light. Like I was saying on my other videos, a lot of gossiping. Also, I was giving so much into my church, doing a little bit of missionary work, like being at a certain house. I don't want to say the exact name of the house, but it's a church facility. I'll just say that. So I had to have jobs where I stay local. You know, I'll work with autism. I would do a lot of the jobs that most people didn't want to do. If you're gonna be black living in California, yeah, that's what you have to do to survive, because otherwise they don't hire you. There's a systematic racism that is going on over there. So, but anyway, that's what I was doing. I was staying local, but unfortunately a lot of local jobs require you to have a degree, or they just didn't pay good enough. So I was always in situations where I didn't get paid good enough, and I had to grow myself. I had to get a career where it paid enough. Obviously you can tell right now this is what I do. So, you know, it's been 4 years now since I've been doing this career. This is what's been helping me to support my family. And so some members, they're like, probably some of my friends, I'm seeing that they don't accept my friend request. First of all, I don't care, really. Like right now it's about the truth, exposing the truth. And maybe they're probably also thinking that I dismantled the church because I left. I was playing bass, and then a lot of fathers were coming, and a lot of young people were there, and when I left, then a lot of them left. So maybe they're mad that I messed things up. You know, like I said, I was already predicting that I was gonna lose some friends. Maybe this is one of the things I'm seeing already. I'm gonna be losing some friends because I'm exposing the BS that is going on, and also I'm tired of being gossiped about in church. I do one small thing wrong, then people are gossiping about me. Oh, I do, you know, and it's not just the gossip. It's a little bit of the racism. Like me and my wife, we have to be so on top of our game because we're a minority of minorities. Me and my wife were half black American. So they're expecting us to be slutatious, us to fall into like alcohol or do drugs or stuff like that. But no, we've been on top of our game. So like I said in my other videos, the main demographic in our church in America is white and Asian. So me and my wife, we are the minority. Me, I'm half black and half Argentinian. My wife is half black and half Indian from India. So whatever we do, we are the only representation of our group, of our demographic. So whatever we do, they are going to judge us for our whole demographic. That's why we were making sure that we were exceptional. And so we don't want them to go out and say, see, that's why we don't want our children to hang out with them, or we don't want to have our children get matched with them. So we had to be exceptional. So black and Latino, black and Indian. I had to be away from the house, you know, try to grow my career, get a, you know, and support my family. Sometimes they even judge us on that. But I never left the religion. I just don't come to church. And by the way, I'm pretty well known in Family Federation, Unification Church. I don't know if you know by now, but I'm the bass player. That's right, I'm the bass player of the Unification Church. That's what people know me by. I wanted to clarify, the Family Federation in LA was probably the most popular because I was the bass player for LA Family Church. So we were getting a lot of young people start coming to church because, I mean, LA was popping. Our Family Federation in LA was popping because I was the bass player. I was making the music pop. A lot of songs were very traditional, kind of very bland, but what I started doing was funking it up. So it wouldn't just be ringing bass, doom, 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 doom. I'll go doom, 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 doom. I would make it way better. So I just want to make that clarification. So across the US, they know me. I grew up in New Jersey, so they know me over there. And then I moved over to California because my wife was living out in California. And so her living here, I moved out here. We made the decision I'll move out here, and I became a bass player. But I had to get a career that can help support me and my family. That's one of the reasons why I've been gone. I made a YouTube channel. I also made my Facebook because I knew I was going to get more views on there on Facebook. So I deleted my Facebook and then I rebuilt it back again. Anyway, yeah, time is coming. Actually, it's already come. The church is going to be revolutionized.